Coming up, Apple subscribers have to dig a little deeper to pay for their streaming services.
Compounding your interest with an economy of words. This is the WBBM Noon Business Hour.
Apple has raised monthly and annual subscription prices for its streaming services, Apple TV Plus and Apple Music. Helping us understand the move is Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the Vertere Group based in Chicago. Tim, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Before we move into Apple TV and its place in the streaming universe, it sounds like Apple had a very specific reason for raising the price of Apple Music by $1 a month.
Yeah, Rob, I think, well, at least that's what they're saying, is the rising cost of music rights. There are ever-rising fees related to mechanical and songwriting fees for playing songs on streaming services, the radio, et cetera. And in today's world, those costs only go up. Now, to say that that is the only reason that Apple Music is going up $1 a month, as well as the other services, there are a bunch of other factors. I mean, Apple itself, a lot of their suppliers are indicating that smartphone orders are actually down, perhaps looking at the teeth of a recession coming up. This also could be a bit of the company trying to exercise overall pricing power and hunker down as things get a little light when consumer revenues are in question.
And then meanwhile, Apple TV, which is approaching its second anniversary, is commemorating that event, as it were, by raising prices by $2 a month from $4.99 to $6.99 per month, bringing it in line with the competition, with Disney Plus and with Netflix. Is that just simply that's what the market demands and that's what they can command with the content they have?
Well, it's a great question, and let's all celebrate that birthday together, shall we? I mean, you're looking really now at 9 major streaming services, right? And, in many respects, Apple TV Plus is probably the most thinly populated in terms of volume of content, but arguably the most concentrated when it comes to quality. I think for $4.99 a month going up $2 to $6.99, and the Apple halo of quality with respect to its brand overall, I think gives it, as I mentioned earlier, pricing power to effect some type of logical price increase. I would question whether the timing makes a whole lot of sense given macroeconomic trends, but it does put it, I think, a bit more on par, at least price-wise or price perception-wise, to its competition. I mean, if you look at the base price of a Netflix, right, that's $10 a month with advertising, okay? A Disney Plus with advertising is $8. Apple TV Plus at $7 does not have advertising, at least not yet. And the strong rumors are that Apple TV Plus itself will also dive into the advertising component of life as well. So, I guess the reality is quality over quantity, and $7 versus $5. Apple stands for quality in content, and I think they feel confident enough that a price rise like this is not going to scare off too many people, and frankly might just solidify them maybe as one of those services to keep versus some of the others, which may be less so.
Apple TV, home to prestige properties like The Morning Show, Ted Lasso, the extremely underrated For All Mankind, one of my favorite TV shows on right now, and also the home to Major League Baseball. So they're definitely evolving as they enter their third year. Thanks for joining us, Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the Vertere Group based in Chicago.